In this video, I'll be featuring DeepStack Confluence. Now, after recording the video this morning with the live trades, I realized that the introduction part did not come out. So now that the market is closed, I'm going to re-record the introduction and then simply attach the live trading. So this indicator is very unique. Not only does it allow you to filter the trading chart with different time frames, for example 1 minute or 2 minutes or 1000 volume or 20 range, whatever you choose. What you do is you simply go to the drop down window and you choose whichever data series you want to use as a filter, and you can choose a few of them. You can disable some. Again, very flexible. But what's really impressive here is that not only you can create filtering by time frame, you can also create filtering by indicators. You can add a number of different indicators. So I have Solar Wind and iTrend Pro because these are best sellers. I think most of you have them. And then what happens is the indicator will look for confluence not only among all the different time frames, but also among the indicators that you inputted. So there is no long signal until everything agrees: the indicators you chose and the time frame. So this is how it played out this morning. So right at 9:30, by the way, even before 9:30, you see what happens here. The indicator was long because everything lined up on the bullish side. But what happened here was there was no agreement anymore between all the different time frames and the indicators that the market was still bullish. So there is no more agreement that the market is bullish. However, there is not enough evidence, there is not enough agreement that the market is bearish either. So you have this neutral zone, and that is just so important. It will keep you out of a lot of chop, as you will see in a minute. And it will also, if you wish to hold positions, it can truly help you hold positions and withstand, of course, the pullbacks that always occur. So here is 9:30 and we get a long signal pretty much right away. After we get this signal, you see there is a pullback, but this pullback is not enough to change the bullishness of the condition here. So the indicator stays bullish, and there was a very impressive move up, and just look how it stays bullish for quite a while. And then there is a short signal. So first of all, there is a period of time, as you can see, that all of a sudden there was no more agreement that the market is bullish, but still no short signal. Now there is a short signal, which immediately price goes lower. And here again, you see no long signal, no long signal. So it keeps you out of chop and continues the short condition. Then indeed we do have bullish condition. So this now we are hitting chop, but still it is fairly good at identifying at least temporary bullish condition, followed by, of course, a bearish condition. Each one of these might not look like much, but these are all decent profit potentials over here. So here we have a situation, we'll go from a bearish condition to a bullish condition, and then look what happens here, still no short. So it's no longer bullish, but there is still not a short signal. The first short signal occurs over here. Then we have a nice move down. Again here, there is no long. There is just no agreement between all the different time frames and the indicators. Now we hit a pretty bad chop right during lunchtime, so I just want you to see how it handled this pretty bad chop this afternoon. So of course after 12 very often it happens that the market starts consolidating and just gets in the range. So we go from a bullish condition to a bearish with a big move down, but then here you see there is no long, there is no short. This is just a neutral zone, meaning the time frames and or the indicators don't agree on direction. Then there is a long that just gives you a little bit of a scalp. There is not much here, followed by a short, again gives you a scalp but not much. Moving back to a bullish condition, again it stays with it. You see, most of the time a lot of indicators would give you a short here that would not work out, but here it stays bullish. It stays bullish. We go into a bearish condition, again no long signal here, stays bearish. This would pretty much be either some kind of a small profit, or maybe not a small profit, a decent profit, or just break even pretty much if you just go into a bullish condition. And then again, you see how it withstands the whipsaws, again very choppy during lunchtime, and still by analyzing the situation using a number of indicators, or at least more than one, and a number of time frames, it allows you to withstand this kind of back and forth and stay in a long position even during lunchtime. And the move up was just really impressive from here. A big move up with pullbacks, but you see how these pullbacks don't make you reverse. If you are holding, you are staying long. And then we go into another sideways but bearish condition. Again, no longs over here. No longs over here. The condition remains bearish with some neutral areas. Moving into a long, once again, this is not bearish. This just means not everything agrees that the market is still bullish, but this is not a bearish condition, and indeed it does go up pretty nicely, followed by a short, which also, you see this, no longs here. That's what makes this so special. No longs, it stays bearish all the way down. Alright, so here we're turning bullish. Let me take a long. 1205. So what can I target? Let's look to the left. I can target this here, I guess, just about around the high. I missed the short. The short did give a decent scalp, but I missed it. So in a long now, and basically, as long as we stay bullish, I'll be in the trade. If all of a sudden the background turns pink again, we're bearish, then I would get out of this long. Alright, I think I'm gonna take myself out here. This is really kind of, things are really slow. It's lunchtime. I mean, it's only been 6 minutes, I think, but still, they just, it is kind of buying into the high. They're having some trouble. So I hope you will join me this Thursday for a live webinar featuring DeepStack Confluence, a truly unique approach to trading, combining a number of indicators of your choice and different filter time frames. If this video helped you in any way, please leave me a like, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Join the NinZaFamily forum to stay connected, ask questions, and explore ideas with our team and other traders. There's a lot more waiting for you inside. Links in the description. Thanks for watching until the end. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon so you don't miss our latest content.